I've been saying here that the government was going to conscript young people. And then I think it was in 2023 or 2024 that they started having these loud discussions in Congress and saying, oh no, who wants to conscript girls? And I'm not letting my daughter go and fight for this country. What kind of country have we become where we need the women to re-up and come in a larger amount and fight the wars and things like that? Well, that is what is going to happen. They're even going to take underage children as young as 16 are going to be compelled to join the U.S. Army. They're going to lower the age of signing up because America is going to be desperate for warm bodies to fight the wars and the conflicts that she's going to be in, including when the Civil War comes. So once I realized that these guys had gone and signed some kind of offer, they signed some kind of offer and they were telling me in the dream, Celestial was so sorry. We saw the blog too late. We had already signed. And even if we wanted to get out of what we signed, there's a clause in the contract that says that now that you've signed, you can't back out. So I was inconsolable about everything. And I just left my suitcase and I ran out of the room crying. And I just started heading down the hallway crying, and I didn't know where my feet was taking me. And as I was walking, I saw a lot of females, a lot of Army females. All of them had pulled their hair back in this very neat, tight, close bun to the head. Women can do buns, but in the Army, there's nothing like messy bun, French bun. It was a very tight and neat bun. And I saw hair in neat buns rolled tightly at the back of their head. And then they were wearing the Army cap on top. Black girls, white girls, and even some girls that looked to be of Japanese and other types of Asian descent. All the women had the same serious expression. All the women were dressed exactly like these guys had been dressed in the room. They all had that bag. Apparently this bag, it looks like a duffel, but when you finish packing it and zipping it, you can actually just hang it on your back like that and it will hang in a vertical way. And they were walking in the hallway, all of them going towards the main exit. And I just had to stop and let them pass. And so I stopped and I let this long procession of women go past. And as I was watching them, my tears on my face, I was just thinking, you too? You ladies too? You ladies also went and joined the Army. You ladies also went and signed this contract. And then after they finished, I carried on walking, half running in this hall. And then I went straight into another room. My feet had led me straight into another room. And in that room was a family member of mine, a cousin of mine, a person that I never thought to see in such a place, because to my knowledge, this person has absolutely no involvement in the Army. This person is a mom, a mother of children. Okay. And when I saw her, I started crying again, even worse than before. And I said, what? Cuz you can't do this. What are you doing? You're a mom. You're a mom. You can't do this. Think about it. What if you get killed? What about the children? You have children. And I just, in a panic, I just went to my cousin and I put my arms around her waist. I was holding her from the back and I put my arms around her waist and I was just trying to hold on to her, and I started begging with her and pleading with her not to do it. But she told me exactly what my male friends told me. She said, it's too late, cuz I already signed. They made a good offer. The offer was so good that I thought, why not? I'm about to retire soon anyway. So I thought, what harm can it do? That's why I signed. There's nothing I can do about it now. And I was just crying, continually crying. And I kept hugging her tighter and tighter until what she did was she put her elbows down like this and she simply dug them in to where I was hugging her. And then she just popped them out. And as you can see, I don't have the biggest or the strongest hand. So she just popped them out. And then she turned around and she looked at me and she said, look, don't get emotional. This is happening now, and it's happening all around the country. There's nothing to be done about it. Just try and deal with it, okay? And then she picked up her bag and she went out and joined the procession of women that I had just passed by.